Akbar, who had a different spiritual path than Christianity, lived in a multicultural and energetic metropolis. He had set out on a path of self-discovery and learning since he had always been fascinated by the numerous global religions and philosophies. Akbar was engaged in a fatal accident one tragic day, which forced his soul to briefly depart his corporeal body. He entered an ethereal world brimming with bright light and unending bliss as he passed the border between life and death. Akbar came upon a being of heavenly brilliance in this transcending state, a being that radiated compassion and unconditional love. It was Jesus, the personification of mercy and grace in the Christian religion. Akbar had an overwhelming sensation of familiarity and comfort in Jesus' presence, despite taking a different spiritual path. He had the impression that the holy presence in front of him went beyond the bounds of any one faith and absorbed the essence of all love. Jesus grinned warmly as he greeted Akbar, and understanding surrounded them both. Without using words, they exchanged significant ideas and information in a language that was superior to human speech. Akbar had a life review while Jesus was there. It was a series of events throughout his life, each filled with the ramifications of his decisions and the ripple effects they had on others around him. He recognized the occasions in which he had been kind and compassionate, as well as those in which he might have done better. Akbar realized through this assessment of his life that love, compassion, and the desire for kindness in the world were the fundamental principles of all religious teachings. He understood that although many ways may employ different names and symbols to direct people toward the divine, the essential message of love remained the same for everyone. Akbar had a feeling of release from any previous beliefs or dogmas as a result of this heavenly meeting. He saw that the divine could not be contained inside a single religious system and that the love and togetherness that unify all creatures are the source of spirituality. Akbar had images of the future as his near-death experience continued, a world where individuals of many spiritual beliefs coexisted together, recognizing their common humanity and encouraging mutual respect and compassion. Akbar's soul returned to his corporeal body with a heart full of appreciation and a fresh sense of purpose. The worried looks of the medical staff all around him greeted him when he awoke. Jesus' meeting had made an enduring impression on Akbar. He was aware that he had had a deep insight, one that had broken through the limitations of categorical religion and opened his heart to the unifying truth of love and compassion. Akbar had a profound understanding of how all spiritual paths are interrelated from that point forward. His near-death experience served as a testimony to the universality of love that is independent of any one faith, as he became an advocate for harmony and understanding amongst many populations. He sought to promote communication and respect among other religions through his teachings and deeds. He became a living example of the great truth that anybody who seeks with an open heart may find the divine, regardless of their religious background. So, during his near-death experience, a guy who took a different spiritual path encountered Jesus. He was eternally changed by the heavenly encounter that had opened his heart to the unity of all things and was a living example of the universal nature of love and the connectivity of all souls.